How's everyone doing today? My name is Scott Mendenhall. Welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome to the wave in the front yard. It's our wave ramp. It's our quarantine ramp that we just built. We dropped a video just the other day on how we built it. Take a look at that if you would like. We're out one-wheeling. Seems like we are bouncing from school, one-wheeling, working from home, and one-wheeling. We've done a lot of it. We're riding to one of our favorite spots to ride. Actually, I'm taking my kids to one of the most epic places to ride. So today in this video, we're going to talk about how you can keep your stoke levels up in such a time as this. We're going to share where are some of the best places to ride your one-wheel, and we're going to start with why am I still riding the Hoosier tire when I said it's not cool in a video last week. And I appreciate everyone dropping comments, and our new subscribers, thank you for just subscribing to our channel. We are really trying to share the stoke with as many people and give people a distraction from all their craziness. And can I just point out, as I'm just seeing that red mag handle, love that thing. If you don't have a mag handle on your one wheel, stop right now and go to onewheel.com and order yourself one. It is so, just the design of it is so good. It really is. We're about to do a makeover on this one wheel probably next week, as One Wheel has just shipped me the new carbon fiber black fender, and so we're going to go into a new look for it, and they're sending me all of that gear. Can't wait to show you the new look of it as winter is over, and that is our winter edition. The reason the Hoosier tire is on there is I listened to all of those new comments about people talking about, oh, you don't have enough miles on it, ride it some more. Some of you guys have given me suggestions on the PSI. I think the PSI level in this right now is at 16, and it does ride really nice, a little bit more enjoyable. I think where I'm coming from on this tire, and maybe some of you can relate to it, and the best way I can now say it as I've gotten to hear other people's thoughts on it, is I own a Pint, and the Pint has that nice rounded tire on it. You can carve on a dime on the Pint. And when I get on the XR, I'm looking for a different ride than the Pint, and I felt like, and still somewhat feel like, the Hoosier tire, though it has more grip, it feels like I'm riding a Pint just on an XR body, and I want that wide bite that the Vega wheel offers. I do enjoy that. I know the Vega wheel is more boxy and less carvable perhaps, but in less rounded wheel on the sides than the Hoosier, but I do enjoy that ride when I'm getting onto the XR. So I'm on the hunt for it. As this video is being dropped today, Craft and Ride is sending me another tire to try, and so we will shoot that video later on this week, another ride video and my thoughts on that. And yes, I am manually changing these tires, so I get my workout in changing the tires. But I needed a stem remover so that I could put on the new tire. The last tire had a knife hole in it, and so I didn't need to remove the stem because the knife was allowing air to seep out. I love going on rides with my kids because we all just pick our own lines. Like, here are my kids going off. I'm like, okay, let's follow their line. That's some of the beauty of one-wheeling through your neighborhood, is you get to pick your line. If you don't know what I mean by that, line is a term to use in snowboarding or skiing. You're going down a mountain, and this is just a line you're going to attack the slope with. And as you're out shredding your local streets, you can find your line. Or like, oh, I want to go up around that tree, or I'm going to go into that. We just are teaching our kids, hey, not in people's yards. Don't go riding in people's yards, because people don't want you in their yard riding one wheels unless they put a sign up that says one wheelers welcome to shred. Then stay out of their yard. So on these rides with my kids, I take them on as many daily rides with me just to teach them one-wheeling etiquette, because I think there is such a thing as a one-wheel etiquette when you're out riding. How do you handle walkers and runners and bicyclists and dogs? I think when you're out riding, it's always so kind to just let somebody know that you're coming up on their left or right. So I've tried to teach my kids that when you're passing somebody, you just say, hey, on your left, and then pass them on their left so that they know you're coming and you don't scare them and they don't lean into you. And so we're going to come up on a dog here in a few moments, and they weren't, sometimes you come up, you can see, okay, that person's not really, they don't care that we're coming their direction, so we just we just pull over on the grass and just let the dog come by. If you saw just a second ago that yellow thing, in Minnesota, they plastic bag all fire hydrants in the winter because the snow gets so deep. They don't want to freeze the fire hydrants closed so that if there is a fire in the neighborhood, you can't get to it and open it. And so, still riding with no fender, and you're going to see I'm going to pay the price for that here in a moment. As we get to one of the most pristine places to ride your one wheel. And if you have this area in your neighborhood, you need to go ride there. As, again, choosing a little of a line here, just hitting a little off-roading here. I pop up here and down there to the left. I was like, whoa, let's come down that. I forgot that all the ponds are thawed now. And if I would have fallen, that would have rolled right into water. Not having it. Coming by one of my favorite spots, just between my legs in the background. It's Big B's Bait Shop, and it's right there on the corner. Bait and Tackle, they're closed. Why is that? Because people aren't fishing right now, and it's just the world is a different place. And if I can just take a second to maybe help you as my kids and I drop off the shoulder here, you're going to see my little kids here try to drop off the shoulder here. This is historic. She nails it. Icon didn't. She kind of got freaked out. A lot of times riding your one wheel is less about the one wheel's ability, and it's your mental capacity to be able to understand that you will land it and you're going to do great. And so here's inside of the quarantining and social distancing, you can probably find yourself more anxious, more fearful of the future. And I saw this piece of advice from Amazon the other day, and I just thought I would share it. This is what it reads from Amazon. We are in a pandemic, and as such, things are not going well. This situation won't get better or worse in a few hours. Turn off the news and skim headlines once a day, or not at all. You'll be much better off not constantly being assaulted with bad news. Maybe some of you need to hear that advice and lay off reading the news, lay off listening to CNN or Fox News for a day. Give yourself a break. Watch more one-wheel content, and it will bring down your fear levels and might restore a little bit of hope in you that, hey, it's going to be okay. This will pass at some point. This isn't the new norm of where we're going to be social quarantining or social distancing ourselves as we're doing here, as these young ladies are walking by with their wild pup there. That's why we all just waited here, trying to, like I said, teach our kids the etiquette. Dogs being hit by a one wheel, I don't think they recover as much as an adult does. And so I hope that gives you some advice. We talk about here on our channel, we want to be hope dealers, faith spreaders, and love givers. And so I hope that gives you some hope that, okay, yeah, I need to do less of that negative stuff, and I need to fill myself with positive stuff, as we're coming up on a guy that I run by all the time. I believe he's slightly blind, and so here we are just saying on the right, and he's like, oh, thanks so much. We just give him a wide berth so we don't startle him and scare him. And then here's where it gets sketchy. This cyclist right here on the left, oh, you don't see him, but he almost ran into us. I'm not sure the etiquette on that. We were trying to come around slowly, but we're about to get to a spot that you need to go ride before they open in your areas, is a golf course. I told my kids to stay off the greens, like where you put the ball and stuff, but hey, we can ride in the open paths where they allow the golf carts, and you're about to watch us just shred up in the golf course here. So much fun. Just a way that even this wheel, okay, I'll admit, the wheel bit well, like it shredded this. Now, I pay the price of not having a fender on, once again, as my pants are about to get soaked as we ride through here. But it's so much fun. The ground is so smooth. There aren't divots in it. There's not holes. It's just smooth and pristine, and it's not open yet, so we're not in the way of golfers. We're just shredding the mess out of the golf course. My kids were on cloud nine. They're like, this is the best place ever to ride, Dad. Can we keep riding? And so we jumped back into another part of the green to just keep shredding it. It's worth it. Go find a golf course and go ride it. Your floating mind will love you for it as we just go. and there's nothing stopping us. We're just eating up grass and enjoying life, and we're not thinking about where's the virus taking over and the tragedy that surrounds that, and what's the stock market doing and things of those natures, which it's fine to know those things, but to dwell on those things will just deplete your hope of the world, and will deplete you of love, and will deplete you of that faith that, okay, this too shall pass, that this is a setup and not necessarily a setback. It's viewing it that way, that, okay, yeah, this is a bad thing at the moment, but it's not failure. It's a setup for something great. When we get all on the other side of this, we're going to talk about the great things that have come about it. But if we just sit here with idle hands and complain and get sad, then we're going to miss out on a lot of opportunities. So look at what you have in your hands, and what can you do every day to restore the hope in yourself? What can you do to spread faith for other people? And what can you do to give love? And that's what we're trying to do. That's why we're putting out daily content right now, as much as daily content as we can, just to up the levels. As you can tell, water straight up just got all over my legs here and all over the GoPro. In a moment here, it's going to go black because I wipe it off, because I figure, you know what, you ain't going to want to watch it blurry like this. So that was a quick wipe off, and then we're back to it, getting in there, because the kids are like, Dad, can we ride that one more time? And why couldn't we? We should. We should shred the mess out of this. And we just do. Look at that. That's epic, just flying. There's historic flying in front of me. Look at all these one-wheeling kids running around here. And we do have 6 that ride. 4 of them we call the 4 bigs around here. And they can just keep up, and I don't have to worry about their etiquette on the streets. And I know they're going to pay attention, whereas Inspire and Greatness, they're a little younger, and so I have to pay attention to what they're doing. And so when I'm out filming, it's hard to do all of those things, and so I take the 4 with me so they can enjoy it, and then come back and get those boys. But after all, those boys back home are riding the wave, so life's not too bad for them either. As I started out the video, I want to end it that way by saying thank you to everybody that has subscribed recently, and you're dropping the comments and giving us suggestions. We're reading them. We're responding as fast as we can. I hope this video restores your hope, and fear is dissipating just by watching a video like this. Again, this channel, we really have aspirations of being hope dealers, faith spreader, and love givers here. And so thank you. And if you haven't subscribed, we're putting out as many videos as we can throughout the week about one-wheels and our thoughts on them. And so subscribe to our channel. Leave a comment down below on what wheels we should ride next. We're going to get a whisper. We're trying to track one of those down. And then all the wheels that we don't use because they're going to be with only 100 miles on it, we're going to figure out how to give them away on this channel. And so probably should subscribe so you know how to do that. And give us thumbs up. It really lets us know, and the computer YouTube know that, hey, this video is pretty good. That said, everybody, have a great night. Be safe, wash your hands, cough in your shoulder, and we'll see you tomorrow on another one-wheel video. Thanks for watching. Bye now.